This video is going to show why laning does not matter at all, but at the same time, it's the most important time of the game. As you can see, we already died early. We're around 600 souls behind, and I'm actually
500,
quite upset
600.
about this, as you can see in my voice. But that doesn't stop me from playing aggressive and knowing my champion spikes. That's one of the most important things with laning phase, is knowing that even if you die 1, 2, even 3 times, it's not over. It is going to be tough, but laning is the easiest time to come back in the game. Now, as you can see right here, I'm
They're not
denying
focusing on denying
almost
at all.
all of their souls.
Has
This
denied 3 of
happens a
those
lot when
4.
players become cocky because they kill you, and you can just start denying their souls. Now, if you just stay smart, stay relaxed, get your souls in, you will come back. As you can see, we already bridged the gap from 600 behind to only 200 behind, and that took like 15 seconds. So just stay smart. Keep playing aggressive. You don't want to play too passive, because if you ever play too passive,
like half.
then they will just abuse you. So you want to keep the pressure on, and this comes from knowing your champion. I've played around 40 games with Pocket so far, and I'm just starting to realize how his abilities work well together and when they work well. I think the first 30 of those 40 games, I was definitely inting. It takes a while to get to know your champion, and that's one of the most important parts of staying in the game, even if you get behind a kill or two early. As you can see, we got a kill there because they were being careless. I think he was getting a
fight
bit
me, bro.
upset
You're
because we were
literally
denying
half
so many
health
of
and
his
I'm full.
minions, and now we have caught up. It has not even been a minute since we died, and we are already caught back up with him in souls. So as you can see, I'm still putting the pressure on. I know I'm a bit ahead now.
7's half health as well now. Ooh, less. 1. He's 1.
And this is when you want to start knowing your champion's execution points. That's how you can really excel in lanes. Because as I'm putting the pressure on, I see 7's low. I have all my cooldowns up.
He's 1.
So I just go in under their tower. And look at, I just punched this guy in the back of the head.
fine.
He had no idea what
totally
was
good.
going on. Now, this is another important thing about coming back in lost lanes or just pushing your lead in general. You need to know how your champion works and how towers work. So in this
You didn't know
game,
they go
honestly,
through walls, did
towers
ya?
mean nothing a lot of the
Alright, how do
time
we
in
carry
terms
a
of
team to a
defense.
win?
You can dive towers so easily if the enemy doesn't know what they're doing and they misposition just a little bit. Now, this is when we're trying to figure out how to push this win of our lane that we
I
have
have
now
Hollow Point
grasped
too. I buy it
into
every
a
game.
game win for us and our teammates. Now, the first step for that after getting a lead is regaining control of your lane, because as we just bought, we gave them time to push the wave. And so we want to retake control of this wave, retake control of the lane, and we want to push it under their tower. We want to push it as much as we can, maybe get their tower and apply a ton of pressure to our lane. Since we're so ahead, we can kind of just like ooze all over them and just like win this easily.
I'm 6.
But as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what I can
still
do
coming.
next, because in this game,
7
you
might
never
be after
want a
this
fair
wave.
fight. That's how you're going to win. Unfair fights. Now, whether that's in terms of soul numbers, person numbers, things like that, you got to think of how you're going to do that. So I'm trying to get this tower as fast as I can so I can start roaming to other lanes. And when you have a number advantage, that's when fights are the easiest to win. And they're especially easier if you have a soul advantage. So the reason I want to take this tower is so we can just push waves super far to their walker and then run to maybe green lane or purple lane or really any lane that needs it, and maybe get them ahead in the process. As we're pressuring this walker, it's kind of unfeasible to take a walker at around 6-7 minutes. So we're looking to purple lane because we see that it's kind of pushing, and we're going to try to gank Infernus here. Now, since it's Infernus and we also could have played it better,
Just go
he
push
got
purple
away.
again.
And you hear me calming to Warden to go push purple because right now he's stealing our XP in the lane. That's one thing that's really important about this game, is it has voice comm. So you want to use them to the best potential you can. And that is conferring with your teammates. Even if you're right or they're right, at least you guys are going to be on the same page. What we're trying to do at this point in the game is create opportunities for us and our teammate. So us ganking Infernus there, even though it resulted in him getting away, it could have resulted in him also missing CS and or losing a tower if Warden were to push to lane. Now that's when voice calming comes in, and we should have said it right away not to follow. But it's fine. We created opportunity, and we'll get another chance to make opportunity again. Now, in between making opportunity, we're just farming, you know, getting crates, stuff like
7
that.
is low, bro.
Now I see 7 low here. This is like a free kill for me too, but Unfortunately, for some reason, my hand just paralyzed, and I missed like 4 of those
Please,
shots
bro,
that he would
come.
have been dead
He's
in.
one. He's one. He's one. Oh my god.
But then we
Nice.
get ulted by that
Yeah,
guy, and
fucking Moan Krillard though.
shit happens, you know? It's
Should
fine.
have bought. I had a lot of gold.
And here I'm realizing that I had a lot
Nice.
of gold, so it was my fault that I died there. As we spawn, I'm trying to look for a new place to go on the map, and you can see me lane hopping, and that's what's really important is look
Kelvin,
at
I'm
your
coming.
map to
Oh,
make
it's too late.
opportunities. I see Kelvin fighting here, and I see Hayes low and Wraith. So I just come in here, pick up a pretty free Hayes kill, and hey, we're right back in it,
I
baby.
killed Hayes. I killed Hayes. They're not coming.
And I also stopped Hayes from rotating yellow, so now they can pressure that walker with ease while I steal some camps. Then me and the
First is
homie
there, we
converge on the
push this,
walker.
we
You know,
go
we're
there.
trying to debate if we should go yellow or push to walker, but they already die, so no point in going to yellow. Hayes tries to get a little freaky here, but she's so behind because we've been interfering in her lane that
Died, bro.
it's just too free. And this is knowing the map is also really important. I mean, these are obvious things. Like I knew she would come out either here or where he was. So there's
me.
no getting away there.
Better.
After that, I could either go to
Wraith
purple
is on
or
me.
yellow. Purple is pretty far, so I wouldn't go there. Yellow is doable, but I thought Warden would take it. And me and my homie Yamato are also pretty ahead here. So this is when you want to force kills like this one. When you're ahead and you have a numbers advantage, there's no reason not to stay and be aggressive,
this walker.
especially when you can get objectives like the walker. Now, winning games like these is all about gold. That's the MOBA rule. It's all about
I'm gonna look
gold
7 at
and
blue, maybe get
objectives. It's
him.
not about kills. Kills help you get gold, but objectives are objectively more important. And this is me drilling it into my own head, as here I go for a senseless kill with no team and no vision of their enemies on the map, and I get killed for it. How silly of me to do
I
that.
sure saw that no one wanted to go do that idea that I had.
Albeit I wanted Paradox to come with me, and then we probably could have won, but you can't count on your teammates. You
Indica's
can
trying to
calm
shoot a
something, and
jungle
if they
camp
don't
before coming
follow,
here to take
then
this
you
off.
have to respect that and play accordingly. Now, speaking of teammates, securing and denying Walker Souls is so important. I don't see enough people securing or denying Walker Souls when enemy take a Walker. Look at the map. If they're taking a Walker, go there. And if you can't fight them, secure and deny the souls. Also another easy kill on Hayes. Now for these base Guardians, you only really want to get them if they're free or you have an overwhelming advantage. Because they do give you fast zip, but they're not as important as getting Walkers. If you can get Walkers and secure team-wide gold early on and that flex spot, that is preferred. As you can see here, we're kind of grouping around the walkers that are left. As for me and my Yamato, the rest of the team you can't really speak for, but we know what we're doing. So we're trying to get this blue walker, which is a little under halfway done. So we're in the area, pick up some camps, some free kills with our
Okay.
overwhelming advantage, and take a walker again. Now, what you can do when you have most of the walkers, if not all, is you can start running urns.
He's one.
Our warden grabs the urn here. We kind of secure him and bring it over, and perfectly it's in the place of the last walker that we fight over.
Let's get a good fight in. Abram's coming.
Now all that's left is to lay ruin to their base. Now this is pretty easy considering we have a 60k advantage because of all the smart decisions we've made. This is where I make another one of my dumb decisions. I'm just get a little kill hungry and I start shooting at them. This is when you
my God,
want to
we're
focus the
double their
base.
souls, bro.
When you're in this scenario with a numbers advantage, you want to kill both the shrines and the patron first. You don't want to do what I'm doing
Come, help me.
and risk dying because you can throw a game so easily this way. Thankfully, my homie Yamato kept his head straight, kept his horny pants off, and he got the other shrine. Now, it looks a bit daring for him, but he is so ahead and so good at this game that he wins these, right? And look at our team coming to back us up after we had their back all early game, ganking their lanes, creating opportunities for them. Now, guess what? They're returning the favor and creating opportunities for us. I'm telling you, even your dog shit teammates can do this for you if you put them in the right scenario. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, whether I did something right or wrong. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Anyways, see you in the next one.